how do you do that? Like, how do you make sure somebody doesn't have a party? Or how, I mean, obviously you can't prevent it 100%, but how do you reduce the chances of that happening? Because that's one of my concerns. Like, I have an 11-unit apartment and there's 9 other tenants. I'm going to be doing 2 Airbnbs. How do I make sure of that? Or like, how do I reduce that?
Okay, so there's some very easy ways to do it. And then there's some other ways to do it that's even better, but takes more work, right? First 2 things, very easy: install cameras, not on the interior, on the exterior of the property. Cameras to see who's coming in, who's coming out.
Sure.
And then the biggest one, install noise detectors in your property. So all my properties have noise detectors, and it's set at a certain decibel. And the moment the decibel go above what I set it at, it sends me a notification. It sends a notification to the guest, and then after 30 minutes, if it continues, it's an alarm. It goes off.
Wow, that's a gold nugget right there.
So and I get notified, and then I send so here's how that works, and I love it. It's probably the best tool out there.
It's amazing.
Yeah, so it notifies you immediately when it goes up, right? Let's say somebody's throwing a party. As soon as they throw it, you get a notification that the decibels are up. As soon as I get that notification, the system sends a message to the guest.
Right. Automatic.
Automatic sends a guest, hey, your noise is above our limit. 15 minutes later, if it's still going off, I get notified again. The guest gets another text message, plus they're both text and emails, right? Another text message saying that it's been 15 minutes. Failure to lower the noise will result in being evicted. So in that 30-minute mark, the alarm goes off. And the alarm doesn't go off until I reset it. It stays on until I reset it. So
now, when you say you reset it, this is one of the things that I'm talking about. Like, do you have somebody in place that
So,
it's not you physically at 2 a.m. being like, man, these college kids are throwing a party. Let me reset it. Because that's one of the concerns.
Yeah. So for you, so like here's my recommendation. Anyone, not just for you. Right?
Set up systems and people to run the systems for you, basically.
100%. Or even easier is hire a company like me, right? Let them do all that crap. Let them worry about all that, and you just collect a paycheck. Because at the end of the day, it's just like a regular landlord who hires a management company to do the work. You're still going to make enough money to be profitable and to have
without having to deal with it personally, basically.
Right.
You're going to increase your cash flow. And you're not going to have to deal with it personally.